Thank you for stopping by Ballistic Barbecue. On this video, I'm going to be making the Kurobuta Bacon Cheeseburger Elite. Let's get going. All right, before we get started, I'd like to give a special thank you to my friends over at Snake River Farms who hooked me up with this killer meat. What I have here is a 5-pound chub of American Wagyu ground beef and a 1-pound pack of Snake River's Kurobuta bacon. So thank you guys, appreciate it. Let's get these things cracked open. And here's what this meat looks like out of the package. As you can see, it's very fatty. In fact, this is 25% fat, 75% lean. Very flavorful stuff. Now, American Wagyu, what is that? Basically what it is, it's a cross between the American Black Angus and the Japanese Wagyu, made famous in Kobe, Japan. Both very tasty animals, so this stuff tastes wonderful. Give you a peek at the bacon that we're going to be using. So this is that Kurobuta bacon, and basically what this is, it's the Berkshire pork, which is prized in Japan, and it's a heritage breed, meaning it's not a hybrid. This is what pork used to be before America started breeding the other white meat. What does that mean? It means it's got a lot of fat in it and it tastes insane. Now what I'm going to do, just so you guys are aware, I'm going to go ahead and cut these in half. I'm using 4 strips. And I just want to make sure that they're not completely hanging over the burger. I want to get a piece of this bacon in every bite. Let's get those patties made. So I'm not weighing my meat here, but I know it's going to be over a 1/4 pound. I want to form it in a nice patty. And I do not want to mash this down too much. It'll get more of a meatloaf texture. So I'm just kind of loosely patting it, so to speak. And there we go, that's looking really good. I'm going to go ahead and get this into the fridge. I want it to firm up because my body heat actually is kind of melting this beautiful fat here. And we'll move on to the next step. Now, because we are using such high-end ingredients on this burger, I mean, it's not a cheap burger. I didn't want to muddy up the flavors with a bunch of crazy condiments. So basically what I'm doing is a easy reduction using this Malbec wine. Basically what I'm going to do is take 1 cup of wine, a pinch of sugar and a pinch of salt, and just reduce it till it's a nice kind of a syrupy consistency. The other thing I'm going to do is saute some baby bella, some little baby portobello mushrooms. It's just some butter and a little bit of salt. Those are going to be the only condiments for my burger. Now, I mentioned the words not cheap, and it's not. It's not a cheap hamburger, but I think if you look at the prices, you'll find that although it is an expensive hamburger, it's a fairly inexpensive way of introducing yourself to American Wagyu. In my personal opinion, it's worth every penny. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get going on that reduction in those mushrooms, then I'll meet you guys out at the grill. All right, got the Weber all fired up, got the flat top going, and we are ready to start cooking, but I've decided to throw kind of an addition to this video. I'm going to double fry some hand-cut French fries in beef tallow. Got another little twist going on with those fries too. But just so we can coordinate everything, I want to get those going right now. Now the oil is coming up to temp. Right now it's probably, I don't know, a little over 300. I'm just going to get these to where they start to brown and then pull them out. You can see it's not very hot. And I've already basically soaked these for about an hour in cold water and then patted them dry. While the potatoes are going, I'm going to go ahead and start getting the bacon on. I want to get this nice and crisp for this burger. And we're also going to kind of mix this American Wagyu rendering fat with this delicious bacon fat here. All right, the bacon is where I want it, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this off. And these potatoes are looking good. Again, for just this first fry. We'll brown them up a little bit more on the second. So now it's time to get that burger on. And I'm just going to season it with some kosher salt. That's it. going to go ahead and just warm up these mushrooms and some of this Wagyu fat and bacon fat. Freshly baked, well, this morning, brioche roll. I love. Get these nice little toast on them. That oil looks like it's ready to go with these fries. Okay, what I have here is some really good Gouda. It's called lamb chopper. Bought it at a little gourmet cheese store we have out here. It's got a nice, kind of a mild flavor, but it will go good with the pork and the beef and the wine. And voila, that's what I'm talking about, guys. Smells insane. Let's go ahead and build us a burger. All right, so the first thing I'm going to add is some red butter lettuce. Lay that down in the bottom bun. Now we're going to lay a few rings of red onion, red lettuce, red onion, and I'm using heirloom tomato. Now let's get that patty down. Smells so good. Now for some of that bacon. And those mushrooms. That red wine reduction. And the top bun. But wait, there's more. Remember those French fries? Lay those down. And I meant to drop those mushrooms the other way. Ha. Have some Parmesan cheese I'm going to grate on. And yes, black truffle. Mini truffle. My favorite part. Let's give this guy a go. So incredibly juicy, amazing, and I'm pretty happy with all these combos. That wine reduction, it's not too sweet, it has just a nice little bite to it. Those mushrooms are really good, and that cheese was a killer choice. Bragging. But that bacon and that burger, man, those are the true stars of this video. But I have more to try here, so let me try these French fries. Wow. Yeah, really good. Truffle oil, you can't, no. Truffle, real truffles, if you're going to do truffles. Just, again, I buy, these are the little guys I can afford. Anyway, guys, thanks again for stopping by. Please check out the link that I'll have for Snake River down below. Excuse my smoke. And I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.